Hey everyone, welcome back into Not Your Father's Capital, and I want to give you guys a quick video update. Dogecoin, there is a lot of news coming out about Doge mining, so I want to share with you what is actually going on because this is very important to put in perspective for you guys as you look to navigate these crypto waters. All right, so that's what I have for you in this video. We'll take a brief look at the chart, and then I'll get you guys on your way, but thanks again for tuning in. Consider subscribing, though, to Not Your Father's Capital. I appreciate you all stopping by, and let's get down into it. All right, so I do want to preface this by saying not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence, your own homework with all things crypto and all things financial. But here we are as hundreds of millions of Doge have been dumped into the market as Dogecoin miners are cashing out. Now, what I want to share with you guys kind of first is these miners need to get paid. So I think a lot of times some people think that everybody works for free and has their thing, has their costs and whatnot. But no, there is an actual finite way to make money as a miner, and miners sometimes have to cash out. So this is not necessarily exiting the position, but they are just liquidating what basically the mining reserves are, okay? Now this is coming out from Into the Block, and it is basically illustrating that the reserves of miners have decreased since the end of March, okay, where you saw basically the largest amount of Doge in miners' reserves in March of 2023. Okay, and at the moment, that has a current value of 4.53 billion Doge. However, that's 240 million Doge less than a month and a half ago. Okay, so that is essentially what we are seeing is people are cashing, the miners are cashing out their Doge. Okay, and it's not necessarily a lot of Doge, and it seems small in total market capitalization when you look at Doge having over a $10 billion market cap. But the 240 million Doge, that is 5% of all the miners' reserves, okay? So you may think that is big comparison to other basically rate dumping that we have seen in terms of like the speed of dumping and the size of dumping put together. That is where you would think this is a little bit out of character for miners, okay? But I do, and you can see right here on this graphic how we saw that spike in the miners having their all-time high and then since dumping down to this level that we are at right now. Okay, so this is where you have to really understand what is going on because here, if you look at this one, back in April 3rd, Doge's price was increased almost 20%, okay? So before basically the miners started their sell-off, before Doge's price basically blasted off. Now, that's what I want to share with you because they weren't doing that based off inside information. They weren't doing that because they knew what was going to happen to the charts. They just needed to get paid as miners. And that's sometimes how people look at it is they don't want to be paid in crypto a lot of times. So right here, when we have these miners selling off, you're seeing the price absolutely surged and they missed out on a lot of profits. Okay, but we're seeing this basically, where we saw 80 million Doge were sold the week before the pump and 10 million less the week after the pump. So that is what's interesting, okay? And this is basically what you have to see that the Dogecoin miners and miners in general for crypto don't always benefit off of insider information or what have you, or they don't really know what's going on. However, I just think it's more of so they just want paid for their work, okay? But it does cause a lot of selling pressure. So it's something that we have to talk about because the selling pressure still remains a part of the equation, and it's putting pressure on the Dogecoin price, okay? Because we are seeing Doge basically at one of the lowest prices that we have seen since the start of the year with no true real catalyst coming out from Dogecoin, okay? And, also we are not seeing this amount that was sold off by the miners not really has a huge comparison to the circulating supply of 140 billion coins. Okay, but basically miners have been selling since 2017. They're continuing to be selling, and we have to realize at the end of the day, these miners need to get paid, and this supply would have been out in the open market anyways. So that's what I got for you guys. Let's just take a quick look at the chart. You can see Doge at that 0.72 level, basically flat on the day though, and it's been that way basically for the last week and a half or so since falling down from the 0.91 level back in April. In April 2021 of this year. So very interesting to note what mining activity does to the price of Doge. So that's what I just wanted to share with you in this quick video update. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please remember to subscribe on your way out. We'll keep you up to date with more Doge content as we get it. And that's what I have. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.